It's not good news coming in from Manchester United because the greatest coach of all time in club football so far, that is Alex Ferguson, has gone ahead to obviously lose the wife. And that was really yesterday. And yesterday, it was when it was announced and it made official, though he passed on Thursday. Welcome to United Matters channel. We are also going to reveal some things concerning Erik ten Hag and how he has gone ahead to really get himself ready for the game of Brentford today that we're going to play at Old Trafford. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And Simon Stone reported late in the night that flags at Old Trafford lowered to half-mast, and both men's and women's first teams will wear black armbands in their respective games this weekend. That is it. And why? It's because the wife of Sir Alex Ferguson has gone ahead to pass away. That is Cathy Ferguson, and she has been really a very instrumental wife into the life of Sir Alex Ferguson, and they really got married in 1966, and she has gone to pass away in 2023. That is the wife of Sir Alex Ferguson, and she has gone ahead to obviously leave back children like Darren Ferguson, Mark Ferguson, Jason Ferguson in there for you. And she is a mother that has been there for the children and has been there for the husband as well. And I know the trying times that Sir Alex Ferguson is going through, because people, it's always said that behind every successful man, there is a successful woman, or there is a woman who obviously keeps the man going. And in front, as we go, we're obviously going to bring you the reason as to why this woman was so much instrumental into the career of Sir Alex Ferguson at Old Trafford and Manchester as general. So let's observe a moment of silence. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Now, Man United have gone ahead to issue a statement about the passing away of Sir Alex Ferguson, his wife, and they've said, everyone at Man United extends their sincere condolences to Sir Alex Ferguson and his family following the death of Lady Cathy. Lady Cathy was a beloved wife, mother, sister, grandmother, and great mother, and a pillar to Sir Alex Ferguson throughout his career. Obviously, she has always been what we call a huge pillar into everything that Ferguson was going to achieve, because she has been that stunning woman in there for you, and she deserves obviously to be really remembered. And those that don't know her, that is how she obviously looked with the former gaffer of Manchester United, and that is Lady Cathy for you with Sir Alex Ferguson. Then the family of Sir Alex Ferguson was going to issue a statement after the death of Lady Cathy. They said, "We are deeply saddened to confirm the death yesterday of Lady Cathy Ferguson, who leaves behind her husband with 3 sons, 2 sisters, 12 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. The family requests that we respect their privacy during this period." That is it. Now, you know what it means and how they're going to mourn. They don't mourn for long, the whites especially. But I think for this case, Sir Alex Ferguson is obviously going to be left in a very hard situation that we all know, especially if at all you lose a loved one they've been with for very many years. From 1966, guys, to 2023, those are very many years they've gone ahead to spend together. Because if at all you are to add, those are like, because 7 here has to be 67 years they've gone ahead to spend together. That is really huge, and it shows you how people value marriage and how marriage has gone ahead to transform their careers into where they are right now. And I would like to confirm to you exactly what this or the let has been, or the let was so much important in the life of Sir Alex Ferguson, and this is the reason. And it has been really brought to us by by a source coming in from Man United that Cathy Ferguson convinced Alex Ferguson not to retire in 2002. She told him that 1, your health is good, 2, I'm not having you in the house, and 3, you are too young anyway. So in 2002, Sir Alex Ferguson had just gone ahead to win a treble 3 years back in 1999. He had gone ahead to obviously see United win trophies, back-to-back trophies, a double again. So he felt like had done it all. And the woman told him that you are not going to retire. I don't want you in the house. You are still young and you're still healthy. Why go into this early retirement now? And that's exactly what went ahead to obviously see him propel himself at Man United for the next 11 years until 2013, when Sir Alex Ferguson said, now I hang up my boots. Everything is done and dusted for me. I can't take it any longer. That is Alex Ferguson for you. So it shows you how impactful she was into the life of Sir Alex Ferguson, but she has gone ahead to rest in peace. And we wait and see what other information is going to be given to us, and we're obviously coming through and bring it to you, the viewers of United Matters channel. But let's get into the big story of the day. It's all about the game between Manchester United and Brentford, and Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to obviously throw some quotes via the Man United TV in the second presser that is aired on the Manchester United TV. He says, I think the fans are backing us, the fans are behind us. That is what I feel. And I'm sure that these players can be mentally very strong. I have the experience from last season, and they were on many occasions, many games. They were mentally very, very strong. Now, that's a tick that the fans are obviously behind the players and Erik ten Hag. But all I know, it's not going to obviously stay for long if at all Ten Hag doesn't obviously make it important and see his team win. We all understand that he lacks balance, especially in the central defense and the left back, because all the 3 left backs he brought him through, that is Tyrell Malacia, Luke Shaw, and Sergio Reguilon are all injured, and the only 2 that are really expected to return is Sergio Reguilon maybe today or after the international break, and Tyrell Malacia to return after the international break. But we are obviously having a very bad problem in there for you, because you all understand that Sofiane Amrabat is not supposed to be playing into the left back position, but because we are shite of the left backs at Man United, that's why things are all going on as not planned so far. But as it stands for me, I believe it's really very important for us to obviously note that Manchester United is a team that has seen itself go through a lot of transitions, and Erik ten Hag to me is the right man for the job, and all we need to do is to go and beat the Brentford team today. Let's go for it. Let's go for their lives. Let them smell blood and see to it that they obviously hear what this is all about. And in any juncture, I really anticipate that we can obviously bring them down and beat them hands down to the levels that everyone really needs to see them fall onto the sword of Old Trafford. That is it. But the trust is there, and I think we are winning this game. I see us winning this game. You know, most of the games we're going to lose at Old Trafford, we've not going to hate to lose them because we never deserve to win, but because we never took our chances, and we're not going to hate to defend very well. So if we defend very well today and take our chances again, we can obviously thrive as winners. I guarantee, if at all Galatasaray never saw us go a man down because of that Andrew Onana era that saw Casemiro commit a second foul, that was obviously seen him get a second bookable yellow card, and he was really red carded off the pitch, would have gone ahead to obviously look for a winner, because we were all over him left, right and center, and I think the build-up would have gone ahead to obviously see us create more threat into the final third of the pitch. So we go into the last words that Ten Hag said. He said, I'm responsible that we have the right mentality, my communication, my demands, my standards. It is my standards that I demand from the players, and in the togetherness and with the communication together. Now I have to set that, and that the right mentality is there. Now, I think the mentality is right, but there is that spell that you're supposed to go through and suffer. I understand we're going to hate lose very many games than we lost last season, but I tell you, even Sir Alex Ferguson reached an extent. I remember that time when Roy Keane invaded, all did an interview on the Manchester United TV, and that interview led to him be really sacked from the club. We had gone ahead to lose very many games. I think we lost to Middlesbrough by 4-1. I think Southampton came and beat us. We had a very bad run of games, and it was like Sir Alex Ferguson should be sacked. Remember the season, I think it was 2005, when we never even got through the group stages of the Champions League, where we played the Real, Maccabi Haifa, and then after we dropped into the UEFA Europa League, and Atletico Bilbao went ahead to obviously knock us out. That's when I got to know about the player known as Munian, who obviously went ahead to give us a hard time. All those were trying times at Man United, but Sir Alex Ferguson weathered through the storm and went ahead to build a new team that saw us win the Premier League 3 consecutive times. Season 2006, 2007, 2007, 2008, 2008, 2009. Went ahead to play in the Champions League finals twice, of 2008, of 2007, 2008, and 2008, 2009, but we won that of 2007, 2008, where we beat Chelsea in the penalties, and Barcelona came ahead and beat us by 2-0. That is it. So it shows you exactly how hard it was for Sir Alex Ferguson, but that time obviously gave him to build a squad to get in the Ronaldos, the Rooney's to come of age, the Carricks, the Park Jin-sungs of this world, the Alex Tevez, the Nanis, the Andersons, the Patrice Evras, the Vidics. When he brought them in and got his team back intact, we obviously get to where we deserve to be. Louis Saha, Dimitar Berbatov. We had a lot of players that brought in a lot of quality at the club of Manchester United. So to me, I think it's all a matter of time. Let's give him the required time, and that required time will obviously pay off for the team. So guys, your thoughts on to Sir Alex Ferguson losing his wife are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about Ten Hag confirming to us that the fans are still backing him? And we all know that the fans are really backing Erik Ten Hag because of what we see in him. And the biggest point that Erik Ten Hag has gone ahead to prove to the previous coaches is he has gone ahead to bring in or promote very many young talent in a short period of time possible. I think the last person that did it was Louis Van Gaal, because Van Gaal bought Brackett, Bromswich, there was Rashford, Lingard, there was the other right back, was it Alovera, something of the sort, Fonsu Mensah into the first team. He brought in lots, but Ten Hag is going to have to bring in Garnacho, Go, Facundo Pellistri, Amad Diallo, Hannibal, and Kobe Menu. 6 players, and I think they're obviously looking great and better and better. So guys, I sign out for now. See you later in the next 3 hours to come, because before we get into the match in the live, I have a certain story of the Qataris ready to be really watched by you guys. I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David remains my name, and the Muslims, Barak Lau Fikum. Happy Saturday.